Becoming one with horses. Claudette had 3 horses that lived in a huge open field. The day after I returned from Mexico, I grabbed her hand and pulled her outside to go and see them. I had already told her about my experiences with Emma, and we both wanted to see what would happen. We arrived at the field to find the horses lazily standing by the fences about 100 feet apart, ignoring one another. I slowly walked out into the middle of the field as Claudette prepared to feed them. All 3 of them seemed to be asleep under the hot, dry Arizona sunshine. Quietly, I moved out of my mind and into my heart, as I had been taught, and this high-pitched sound came out of my body. I didn't make the sound, it just came out, and the image of a baby colt appeared in my inner vision. Instantly, all 3 horses jerked their heads around and pinned their eyes on me. Then, as if on cue, they all began to run as fast as they could towards me. When they reached me, one after another pushed his face up against mine. In a matter of seconds, I was surrounded by a world of horses, trapped in the middle. As if on a hidden sign, they all lowered their heads together, and I had no choice but to follow their lead. For the next 30 minutes, I became a horse. We made little sounds to one another, interspersed with quiet whinnies. Images of horses and herds filled my being, and the same sexual feeling I had experienced with Emma flooded my body. I can't fully explain it, but it was one of the most rewarding moments in my life, and I was overwhelmed with joy to be talking with these horses. And then, as quickly as it had begun, it was over. But I had changed forever, and so had the horses. From then on, my relationship with them was no longer one of man and horse. It was one of family member to family member. What a gift. And in that moment, I knew with absolute certainty that my experience in Mexico had been real. Life was getting really good. For those of you who know the Christian Bible, remember the story of Babylon. According to the Bible, before Babylon, the whole world spoke one language, and humans could even speak with the animals using this language. After Babylon, God separated us into many languages, which has been keeping us apart because we can't always understand each other. However, archaeologists have never discovered any trace of this one language anywhere in the world. Why? I believe it is because this one language is not a language that is written or spoken with words, but rather it is created by sounds from within the heart. Only when the heart of humankind opens again will we remember the language and be reconnected, not only among ourselves and with the animals, but to all life, everywhere.